A common question I'm asked by people, and a very good question, I dare to say, during our interview process is what makes us different, and that's not really a difficult one for me to answer. What makes us different, simple as the depth that we dive to be certain we understand you. Any financial advisor with a grain of salt can understand your investment portfolio or your life insurance and analyze it to produce a fancy report with a bunch of numbers and colorful graphs. But the real challenge is to shape those numbers and graphs to fit your dreams. We take the time and make the extra effort to be certain we understand what's important to you. Financial goals are not that hard to clarify, but life goals are. We work with you and for you to help you make your financial goals on fact-based decisions and create a pathway to help you achieve those life's goals. What motivates me to get up and go to work every day? Another relatively easy but somewhat challenging question all at the same time. Every morning I wake up grateful. Grateful for my health, my family, my friends, and the privilege to go to work. And I use that term very carefully. Years ago I found myself perplexed by the choice of words that so many people use by saying I have to go to work. In my opinion, working is a choice. You've got the choice to provide for your family and yourself or not. You know, granted a very narrow choice, but a choice. And I've not always worked on a vacation that I enjoyed. So I thought long and hard about what it was that I wanted to do, and I knew I wanted to work with people in a way that was beneficial to them both now and in the future, while satisfying my need, or should I say curse, to be challenged. The financial services industry is one of constant change, and I love that. Frankly, there's no time to get bored. Fortunately, I'm surrounded by really smart people. Not just my coworkers, but my clients challenge me in very intelligent ways, and I felt like I needed that, and I enjoy that. So it does motivate me to get here and see what the day has in store for me every day. You know, speaking of the people that I work with and how much I enjoy working with them, what I've really found, one of the things I enjoy most is there's really two different types of people that that I work with. The first one are those that have worked really hard and diligently to get where they are, and the second being individuals who are willing to work really hard to get to where they want to be. You know, I really enjoy working with both types. You know, I think the greatest joy I feel when working with them is when that light goes off. That light clicks, and I can see it every time when the dots connect between their goals, my advice, and their realization that their goals actually are achievable. You'd be amazed how many people come in here and in fear of their own future because of the uncertainty. It's incredibly satisfying to me when these dots do connect and everything comes together, their hard efforts, my advice, and the knowledge and the support that I have from my team. Well, when I was growing up, I was involved in sports. Happened to be state champion weightlifter and also an all-state football player. Back in those days, I exercised and trained hard because it was what was necessary for me to grow my skills, my physical strength to achieve my goal of being the best that I could be at the time. Now today I continue to train diligently to continue to grow and maintain the lifestyle that I worked all those years very, very hard for. And I was blessed to have parents who exposed me to many wonderful places and activities. For example, my mom was a musician, and I loved to listen to her for hours, sit and play her organ and sing. And it got me interested in music at a very young age. When I was 9, my folks bought me my first guitar. To this day, outside of my faith, my family, and my business, it's my favorite passion. Today I continue to play professionally, and I work to improve at it daily. Now I bring these activities up, the athletics and the music, because I feel there's a very direct correlation between them and my business and how I feel about progressing and growing in my business. They all required hard work, focused efforts, and a strong ethic to continue to improve my skills. Now, I have no intention to be mediocre at anything that I'm passionate about, nor do I believe being an average financial advisor is good enough for the people who place their trust and financial future in my hands. Therefore, it's vital to me to continue to learn about the many ways we can help our clients, because the financial landscape we live in is constantly changing. We need to keep up on those changes. We need to continue to work out, if you will, and rehearse, if you will, to be the best that we can for those who are depending upon the advice that we give them. What is the most difficult challenge of my life, and what did I learn? That's a tough one, because we all have challenges. I believe life is filled with difficulty and challenges for all of us, and that everyone has a story that's unique to their life. Mine, pretty easy to determine. In 2010, my wife Svetlana and I were blessed with our son Nico. He's changed and improved our lives in more ways than I can explain, or for that matter even understand. Although Nico is an amazing gift, he's also an incredible challenge, as he is a special needs child who spent the first 7 weeks of his life in intensive care unit at Children's Hospital. We didn't know if he was going to survive, or even if he did, what type of life quality would he have, and how would that affect us? Now, when I fast forward to today and look back at the lessons we learned as a family through those experiences, and the incredible support that we had experienced from our friends and the medical community in this town, has shown to me the strength and goodness we can muster when we really don't have a lot of choice or no choice at all. And it may sound a bit unusual to a lot of people, but when I see more determination and strength from that kid than I ever thought I could possess as an adult, I am profoundly inspired to fight harder than I ever thought I could, just to do the next right thing, regardless of how difficult that may be. Now, more importantly, I've learned to be grateful for so many things that I may have taken for granted before he entered our lives. I have also learned the best way gratitude is displayed is in our actions and our commitments to those we serve.